everybody, welcome back to my channel, Sushi Dragon Masters, and I had to move over a little bit for filming because the window is very, cloud just went over the sun, but it's like really bright over there because it's like now sunny, it's not cloudy anymore, so there's going to be random light flashing in my face probably depending on how I'm positioning, so I apologize for that. And anyways, I am doing my September wrap-up, and in the month of September, my goal was to read 3 books, but I read 5, so I passed my goal, although I did think I probably would be able to read more than 3, but I just made it smaller just in case. The first book I read in September was Cress by Marissa Meyer. This is the 3rd book of the Lunar Chronicles, and my sister's cat chewed holes in the cover. He's a strange cat, but anyways, I gave this book a 5 out of 5, and it is probably my favorite in the series so far, and I can't wait for winter because I just want to see what happens next, and Captain Thorne is just the best. The next book I read in September was The Titan's Curse by Rick Riordan. I gave this book a 3 out of 5. This is the 3rd book of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and while I do love this series very, very much, I sadly did not really enjoy this book of the series that much. It is one of the shorter ones, but I think it could have been a little bit more shorter because it does only span over the course of about 3 days, and it's about 300 pages, so, you know, it kind of dragged at some points, and also, I wanted to smack Percy over the head a couple times. Not going to say why, because I don't want to spoil anyone, but I did, which is sad, because I really like Percy, but sometimes he has his moments, sometimes. And the next book I read in September was Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi, and I gave this book a 3 out of 5. This is the first book in a trilogy, and it is a dystopian society sci-fi type thing, and I really thought I would enjoy this more than I did. I will be continuing on with the series, but I just didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. I kind of found some things in the plot a little bit, like they just didn't really add up in my head very much. So I am hoping to get a little bit more explanation in the 2nd book, and then maybe I won't be as confused when I think about this one in the future. Then the next book I read in September was Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, and I gave this a 4 out of 5, I believe. This is a contemporary book about a girl named Eleanor and a boy named Park, and it's really just adorable, and I cried a lot. I did. Then the last book I read in September was Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan. I have been very excited to read this one, but when it actually came time to get around to it, I kind of didn't want to. And I am going to be making a video about that, kind of explains why. It is going to be coming out eventually, but this is the 4th book of the Percy Jackson series, and I gave this a 4 out of 5. This has to be one of my favorite in the series, and just things that happen in here that I cannot share for spoiler purposes. I was waiting whoa, son. I was waiting so many books for this moment. Well, I guess I only went through like 3 before this one, but it took 4 books to get to the moment that I've been waiting for, and I destroyed this thing. I mean, there's a random crease on the back that I don't know how it got there, and the spine is all destroyed. But that's okay because I just gave it lots of love, and also the spine is very hard, so like when I opened it, it could only open like this much, and it was really kind of hard to read, and so I just kind of snapped his spine. And again, no regrets for that. Just, I gave it some book love. Is my September wrap up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!